Disney Plus just released the newest adaptation of Black Beauty, so let's talk about it. Born free in the American West, Black Beauty is rounded up and brought to Birtwick Stables, where she meets spirited teenager Joe Green. Black Beauty and Joe forge a bond that carries Beauty through the different chapters, challenges, and adventures of her life. Welcome back, everybody, to my channel. If you guys love to watch movies like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up-and-coming videos. Black Beauty is the newest adaptation of the classic children's novel, which I have not read. It has been adapted a couple times into movies, and this one drastically changes the story and the characters and the setting and the time period which that novel was based around. It is set in present day in the American West. We have Kate Winslet, who voices Black Beauty. Through her narration, we get the struggles that Beauty has gone through, different challenges in her life. And we meet Joe, who is an orphan. She is living with her uncle. And she connects with Beauty because both of them are alone and they don't have anybody really they can connect with. But throughout the film, Beauty is sold a couple times and Joe and Beauty lose each other. And they're dying to meet each other again. Right early on in the film, we learn of both Beauty and Joe's struggles, but they hardly ever revisit what makes their connection so strong in the beginning of the film. They set up Joe and Beauty as characters pretty well and why their bond is so strong and what they do have in common. But quickly after the beginning of the film, it just forgets all of that. And for that, I don't think Joe and Beauty's relationship was all that strong throughout the film because they forgot to revisit certain things that really could have added some emotional moments to the characters within the film. Now, this movie does have the message of animal abuse and being kind to people and be kind to animals. But unfortunately, I think the message comes towards the end of the film, and the filmmakers just wanted to kind of throw it in at the end. The movies and the novel had that message, and it was very strong within it. And I completely agree with that message. Just be kind to animals, just do it. But the film had this message way towards the end, like they just wanted to wrap it up, and they didn't want to miss that message, and they just kind of put it in at the end of the movie in hopes that you kind of were moved all by it. I think Mackenzie Foy is a talented actress, but here she's just really average. There's nothing really interesting about her character. I do kind of see moments where she does have this bond with the horse, and there could have been some emotional moments, some heavy moments for both Joe and the horse, but they completely forgot about it at the end of the movie. I don't mind the changes. Like I said, I haven't read the novel, but changing it to the American West and having Kate Winslet voice the character and having it in present day, I think it works for the story. I think the new version of it is fine. It's a very flavorless movie that honestly sometimes really bored me, and I had a struggle getting through kind of the middle part of the movie. The beginning opened up really strong, having those struggles, and the relationship, I think, had some promising moments, but it never really was revisited and kind of just all forgot about it. And we're just watching a movie with different chapters of Beauty's life, and Kate Winslet is narrating it, and then you have the animal abuse moments at the end, which I completely agree with those messages, but I felt like they just kind of shoehorned it in at the end and didn't want to forget about it. And so, like they said, here you go. Here's the message. I hope that you enjoy it and you listen to it. I think it could have been a little more throughout the film, and they could have also revisited certain relationships and struggles at the end. And then they kind of shifted to this romance very briefly between Joe and someone who was also taking care of the horse, which I thought was completely unnecessary in the movie. And it kind of took away from the focus from Beauty and Joe. Overall, Black Beauty I thought was just fine. That's how I could best describe it to you. There's some moments that work, there's some moments that don't work, there's some issues with the narrative and some of the characters and the way they presented the relationships, but overall, it's just fine. There's nothing really cool about it. There's nothing really emotional. It could have had a much more deeper story for the characters, but it felt very friendly compared to what I would expect from this story. I'm gonna go ahead and give Black Beauty a C+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Black Beauty. It is on Disney+. Have you guys seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming videos. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.